All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5, Episode 36. All right, we got 3 more left after this one, and wow. All right.
I'm excited, but I feel bad about being excited because we are in the darkest timeline now.
Where Naranj has passed away.
Yep, and this isn't no bites the dust shit or anything like that, so
yeah,
he's not coming back.
If anything, this whole last few bits of the show is kind of a requiem, if you will, for the Fallen.
But at least Polnareff might live on as a tortoise for the next 100 years.
Yeah.
But here we are, we're in a crazy situation. Polnareff is grabbing the stand arrow.
The tortoise.
Right.
Yes. And that's a really good setup for us to be in, because if we can get someone essentially powered up with it in some ways, like it's going to be Giorno. It's just a question of whether or not there'd be Giorno and anyone else. And also if there's going to be some shenanigans in the last second, basically, with Diavolo,
because he's out
switching back, basically.
That too, yeah.
And also the awkward thing of where we don't know necessarily whether or not both personalities were inside Bucciarati when the switch happened.
Right.
Not when the switch happened, but whether they both went together, basically.
Right. It's been heavily implied, but, we haven't actually gotten a first-person perspective of either Doppio or Diavolo, so...
Yeah. And we did see King Crimson in the shadows when they left that one time. So...
lovely.
He's bad. He's bad. Yeah. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is Doppio. Whoa.
Is Doppio gonna die?
Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, Doppio. Wow.
I hadn't thought about that.
Okay,
Doppio
confirmed.
Could die here.
Doppio is going to die there, probably. And then the boss got out somewhere. Well, worst possible situation is that the boss is just in, Diavolo. Diavolo's in Diavolo, you know.
But then even with all of this stuff, that's bringing up the idea of when someone dies while swapped, do things change once the thing's unswapped?
I don't know. So, we'll see.
Will Polnareff stay in the tortoise? Will Doppio go back into Diavolo?
Rage, akuma ni susumoku to chikatai kara. Ofuku to wa shumatsu ka mirai no koi ikikita tsutete idomo no stay gold. So sa me ni wa me o ugari mono ni wa requiem mo. Whoa, do it.
Operatic vocals and everything.
Tsubo ga tamameku sekai tachimukau don't care jihi nado iranai sareda horobiru toki hirori monogateru hell no hajimari no golden wind.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, let's go. Diavolo rises.
What?
Oh! Wait. Oh, an actual gun!
Yeah!
Nice! And it's a physical stand, so...
Right.
No, the boss went inside her! Seems too coincidental.
Yeah. Alright, go all Hawkeye, reload and...
It got the stand arrow, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Because you attacked it, maybe?
Oh, it's coming for the turtle. Oh, crap. Okay.
Alright.
Yep, run away! Run away!
Yeah. Carry Polnareff, because he can't run away like this.
Oh my god.
Alright. What?
That had to be King Crimson doing that. That had to be.
Well, it came out of the light pole.
Yeah, but no, this has to be King Crimson.
What?
Oh!
Let's not.
Okay, King Crimson, alright. Oh my god, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh! Is...
That looked robotic almost.
The exact thing Mista would say in this situation, yeah.
Don't just leave Polnareff behind, though.
Oh, dang. Wait. King Crimson is in their midst.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh! Oh. Oh. Right. Stay. No. Stay outside of King Crimson's range potential here. No way. Really?
Oh, and if it was tampered with, it's gonna lead to whoever touched it, even if time will stop stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god, this is classic JoJo's right here.
Yeah.
Let's solve this puzzle.
That means, Yep.
Holy crap. Oh, this is so crazy.
All right.
So is inside probably Diavolo. Or I would say Trish. Trish's body specifically, though.
Right. I could also see it being Mista, though, if it latched onto Trish's, like, soul.
Oh, sure. This is a perfect setup because there's no real way of knowing exactly who it is. That's a good point. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, yeah. Oh. This is so intense.
Okay.
I like this. This is a game where they're forcing They're forcing Diavolo to act because his main objective is getting away.
Right. Right.
They're practicing social distancing in a really genius way here.
Stay out of King Crimson range.
Right, exactly. That's true. That's potentially true. Oh. Ah. Gotcha.
Ah.
Right,
yeah,
right.
That's
so who's been really safe here? Oh crap. So Giorno's gonna have to take the risk here.
Yeah, like he usually
One by one.
Yep.
But then he'll be able to be attacked.
Right, and then that'll be the signal to everyone else.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, genius, let's go. It is a matter of luck.
Yes.
You basically have to do the equivalent of like a frog jump when it's in traffic and just jump in a direction.
Go somewhere.
Just instantly. No. But the thing is, he can predict that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting for them to bring this up because. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Bucciarati, yeah! Nice, so he's gonna get physical stimuli as well. It's not just the sight, it's going to be the actual sensation.
Yeah, he won't have to worry about the rain, like, making it hard to tell or things like that.
And if they confirm that it's not... Oh, there it is! There it is! Oh! Oh!
Oh, shit!
Whoa! Oh, crap! Oh, no! Well, confirmed. Inside,
Yep.
Whoa! Oh, no!
Oh, crap. Oh, this is bad.
Well,
all right.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Yep, running away. Yep.
Crap. I like how the movements are kind of jerky, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
No way!
Oh my god.
What the hell?
That's
so busted!
That's insane. And this is why Time Muckery is OP.
Oh my god! Oh. That's crazy! So we could have noticed that? What? Oh god. Crap.
Oh god. I mean, it had to get as bad as it could possibly be.
Yeah.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Oh!
Hell yeah!
Oh! What?
Yes! Alright, yeah,
Let's go,
the shaft
termites!
is too long in this versus the OP. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Right, he can no way he can track the ones that aren't going anywhere near him.
Alright.
Let's go.
What? Wait.
When he erased time.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh.
But where's Giorno?
On his way, on his way. Oh! Crap, let's go! Capo versus Bus!
Come on.
What was that?
How did that happen?
Requiem? Oh! Oh! What? Oh! What? That's Trish! Trish!
Hell yeah!
It has the properties of both rubber and gum!
Oh, way to go!
Yes!
Way to go! Yeah!
Oh, crap! Oh, crap! Sending her flying towards...
Yeah. Oh, no!
Oh, come on, come on! Yep, now of course they end it. Now of course they end it. Wow!
Jeez, Araki!
Oh, is it that knowing what is just fiction or what is just truth? They have no mission. They have no passion. They dare tell us what's bad and what's good. Stand up, join us. Modern crusaders alive. We have the power. We'll face the future. 'Cause we are the fighters, just fighting for our rights. Est affectus, et defectus.
Oh my god.
Semper in Angaria. Quod per sortem, sternit fortem, ecum omnes vangangite.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Here we are.
Let's do this.
Here we are indeed.
So we're still in a situation where no one's actually been stabbed by the stand arrow yet.
I know.
And they're still just fighting over it.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Oh, crap. All right.
Okay.
Well, we got ourselves a thriller.
Yep.
Now it chase you. And it's not chasing you, it's we chase it. And now Requiem might have been defeated.
It seems as such.
Because of what Diavolo did specifically to break the fundamental function of the shadow mechanic within that. Which,
if you think about it, is a good weakness, because that means that theoretically any one of the people around here, you know, seeing Requiem could have destroyed Requiem, right?
Right. It is definitely an Achilles heel sort of thing that any stray arrow could have ruined. Yes.
Yes. You had to say it that way, didn't you?
I did. But I think what's really cool here is that this is kind of like an image of where the bizarre nature of stands will go just in the future.
Yep.
Because if we have then the arrow as being like the next evolution of the power system, it's like, oh, okay, now we're going to have basically higher tiers of stand users where their stands will be even more dramatically powerful. Yep. But with that comes a potentially even more hidden but devastating weakness.
Yeah.
So they can be more hard countered. And I'm excited for that.
I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Araki did a really good job of taking what fundamentally you could look at it and say this is still another stand situation, right?
True.
We've seen those before, right? And unless you have time muckery, it's just the same as anything else, right? But somehow with the way he did it with all I think it was with the whack stuff that was happening to all the people around Silverchair Requiem. That was that was unnerving. Let's not have body horror. I
don't want that.
Like Eclipse feeling shit going on
Made in
here.
Abyss Ascension, kind of crap. Yeah.
No. Like, do not want. No, thank you.
Please I want that to stay in one side of the elevator. Thank you very much.
Exact.
Or keep that in the other elevator. Thank you very much.
And let's not look into that elevator.
Yeah, exactly.
But okay, that's happening here.
Yep.
All right. And then the whole reveal of what you were talking about of could Diavolo have gone to one of the Joe Bros, one of the crew, right?
It was the only thing I think that made sense because they were showing us King Crimson way back there.
Yeah, but and no one else was really around.
Right, but I think there was someone around actually when that happened. I think that's maybe was supposed to be the clue because that was the previous episode, right?
Uh-huh.
And did Mista body walk
or maybe
past?
It was 2 episodes.
It might have been 2 episodes ago, but I think it was this episode.
Yeah.
Because when they
they
walk, because Naranja's still alive here.
Man,
go through the flashbacks and stuff, and then
they leave. They go past the shadowed area. Yeah.
Right.
Oh man.
Oh wait, no, this is not the previous episode. Whoops. Hold on. Yeah. But basically, if it was something where the boss went inside Mista, it might have been because of the attraction to Trish,
right?
And her stand, basically her soul there, that made it just end up going that way. But oh my god, just the tension of kind of the standoff of sorts.
You gotta stop this, Caleb.
Yeah. Just
we're looking through the episode where Naranja died right now. This is not the time.
No, literally, it was Mista.
Oh my god.
It was Mista's body. It was right there. That was the whole point.
Wow.
And then Mista literally
Trish
as Mista's body there held their head.
God.
It was right there. It was right there the whole time.
So many JoJo's twists. It's painfully obvious.
Painfully
when you
obvious.
Look back on it. But
all right.
Okay.
All right. And I should have even picked up on that even more because I was thinking in my head that there was potentially some way that Trish was going to come back and be kind of either the boss's weakness or the boss's
at the very least
strength.
Integral to the fight with the boss in some way.
Right, in some way that was really impactful. And this was it, basically. This is it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
oh boy.
The best thing about this, though, is that the boss has to not skip time until he grabs the arrow. So right now, if I see correctly here, the boss did not grab the arrow yet.
Right. Yeah, he was very, very close to it.
But he had to wound himself, aka wound
the body that he was inhabiting.
The body that he was inhabiting.
Right.
Which hurts both him, Mista's body, Trish's soul,
right,
and her stand. So we have a 1 punch equals 4 distributed points of damage.
It's complicated.
It's bizarre, if you will.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
So in this situation, this is is happening. And the thing that okay. So when Giorno wasn't there, right? And it's like, you know, Diavolo's gonna get the arrow. This sucks. This is really bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, but I'm like, but Giorno's not here. Giorno's not here. How bad can it actually get, right? And then he does the thing. He does the thing with the blood.
With the termites.
It's great. And the termites, they, you know,
was so awesome.
Or ants, or whatever.
I think they were termites because termites would chew through wood so fast. That's kind of the
but so they eat through the arrow. It's awesome. Now it looks like it is in the OP. Awesome. That little thing needed to be addressed, right? That's done. Oh no, I think those are ants.
Yeah. There's ants I think that can chew through wood as well.
Yeah.
But whatever they are.
But so they chew through it. Okay, cool. This is where it should start going well, right? The bad guy was about to win. Our main character came in and saved the day. A golden wind, right? And apparently it wasn't enough.
No.
And because that happened, it's like, I don't know where any other crazy like ass pulls would come from, because they've already all happened. Everyone's used their trap card, you know. So what's left? So
I think the big player that is left to make a big move here, besides Giorno actually being the one to, you know, end this all with a golden wind, you know, is actually the boss. The boss. I think the boss is going to get stabbed with the arrow.
I think so too.
But I also think,
well, the boss or King Crimson.
Oh, whichever one. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. But my point is that this is going to lead to something where Diavolo with King Crimson, however it's all distributed with the bodies and the souls and everything,
right,
is going to have some moment of terror there. However, just realize, if you look here, Silver Chariot Requiem does not look necessarily defeated. It's just lying down there.
That's true.
There could be some more muckery that happens there because he has the arrow.
Yeah, he touches the arrow and then he goes to stab like King Crimson,
and then Requiem is like
Requiem, because that was one of the things I was wondering. I was like, the only other person who hasn't done a trap card yet is Polnareff. But how in the hell would Polnareff do it? He's in a tortoise. His stand is gone. You know,
it wouldn't be Polnareff. It would be Silver Chariot Requiem.
Right. But still,
then, Then this is where I see things going: is that Bucciarati hasn't played a trap card yet, and Sticky Fingers is something that could be really good at CCing the boss.
Yes.
If he ends up getting close enough to be able to do it. Which wouldn't necessarily happen unless we were in this exact situation where the boss is not going to want to skip time because he's trying to grab the arrow. So any kind of attacks in this moment really matter.
I just thought of something.
And the boss can't heal. That's the other thing.
Right.
Damage done is damage done. So they're going to whittle him down.
Unless he body swaps back to his body as Diavolo.
Right. That's part of the reason why I think Bucciarati has to make a big play here.
Yeah, okay.
Because in some ways the boss is going to then go after him directly so that he can switch the bodies. But that means something bad is going to happen to Bucciarati. So
a few things can happen here.
Oh, okay.
One, Silver Chariot Requiem can go after Diavolo.
Yeah.
Right? Awesome. Two, I just the boss's issue has been ranged this whole time. What happens if Bucciarati actually does use Sticky Fingers on him, and then suddenly he's in two places at once and can still stop and destroy time? That could be a problem. He doesn't need to use his hand necessarily to do it. You know, he could have.
What do you mean two places at once?
So like, let's say Bucciarati bisects him, right, with Sticky Fingers.
Oh, sure, okay.
You have one part that just crawls around with its hands, the other part that walks around with its legs and kicks you in half.
Which part gets basically moved through time?
Or would both of them?
Well, that's the thing.
Because I think that's how it would work.
Well, right.
That's terrifying.
Right. I think in some ways the freaky thing about that is that if the boss gets hit with Sticky Fingers in any really serious way like that, though, he kind of automatically loses. So I don't think that can actually happen. Because listen,
all right.
If he then attacks Bucciarati while he's in that form, essentially, he'll just he just won't reattach.
Yeah, he wouldn't want that to happen.
So he can't do that.
Right, but he could still attack like other people. The other thing that I was thinking of, what if this was how it happened? as a way to have, like, you know, I call them aspals, but it's just the, you know, it's the extreme thing that happens that you would never have expected to save the heroes from the jaws of defeat when everything looks hopeless and you've seen them in hopeless situations before, right? What if Silver Chariot Requiem actually is defeated and fades away and dies? Oh. Do they then swap back?
Yes,
and then at that point,
you're right.
Then Diavolo and King Crimson are not near the stand arrow anymore.
But here's the other thing: does Bucciarati then have to fight Diavolo in his own body because he might not be close enough to his own body to go back?
Which would be fucking awesome.
Yes.
Because let's face it, Bucciarati is the mom of this group, and we would all absolutely love to see him fight Diavolo.
Yeah, now, there's no way he can win, though.
If that were to happen, it would make sense then that Bucciarati would leave Diavolo's body and Polnareff would leave the tortoise body, unless it's something where it's like they don't have a body to go back to, so they're okay, you know? Like they're just stuck where they're at now.
Well, that's not okay.
No. It is okay because Bucciarati's body right now is officially dead.
Right.
So if Bucciarati went back, then he'd just die, which would kind of be a problem. And let's face it,
that's not good.
Diavolo's style is really cool as far as his look, and I think Bucciarati would definitely rock it. He's been rocking it so far, and I think he can continue to rock it.
Right. What I see was really good about this instance there is, let's go with the Requiem or Silver Chariot Requiem is defeated. Mm-hmm. I like the way that basically leaves us, because Mista goes back to
his
own body. His own body right now is the one that Diavolo is inhabiting.
Right.
But if this is something that is happening right at the last second where Diavolo is about to get the arrow by being in Mista's body, Bucciarati can then realize that that's about to happen, run literally far away, and prepare his own stand to punch himself to death.
Sure, or even separate his limbs and stuff like that, so that way it's like, all right, cool, I don't have any limbs anymore, you know, come on back to this body, you know. Right. What are you going to do with a torso that's just sort of destroy time all you want from that spot on
if
paper?
that happens, I would say now, which I don't think it will. I think if that happens now, it's too easy. It just ends immediately. That's why I still think that he has to get the arrow. He has to get the arrow and get upgraded. He has to get basically that boost of power. Otherwise, there's no...
truly have it be the darkest time.
Right.
Like, and there is a way for this to get worse.
Literally, only way that it can be saved is that Giorno uses the stand arrow as well.
Because we do need to remember there are 3 episodes left after this.
Yes, exactly.
Now, one of the things I was a little bit curious about is Diavolo actually going to get the stand arrow and, you know, stick it into King Crimson, because they didn't do that at the end of this episode, even though this seemed to be the place
because he didn't get the arrow.
Well, he didn't get the arrow, but he was right about to get the arrow.
Right, and that's why I'd say they cut it here, is so that they can have the attacks that actually mean something, because he will not skip time here, because he can't interact with the physical world while time is skipped.
Right.
So he's going to skip time once he's got the arrow. The minute he has that, he can get away, you know, within a good distance from them, stab, done.
And they can have a great view as he transforms into some god or whatever.
Exactly. But in this immediate instance here, they know where he's going. He has a determined trajectory.
Right.
They're going to hurt Mista's body in order to be able to stop him, but that's part of the sacrifice of being a part of the JoBro squad. You end up a bloodied mess by the end of the battle.
Exactly.
But you're not going to die because we've got Giorno here.
And that's my biggest reasoning for why I think that Diavolo might not get the stand arrow
at all.
Well, I mean, okay. This really seems like this whole episode was basically them playing keep away, right?
Yes, and it was so good.
It was a hot potato keep away, and it was great, right?
Yes.
I don't think we're going to get another episode of that.
No, I agree. So I don't think we will either.
So if he's not going to get it here, which if he was going to get it like right here, you know, why didn't they just end it with him grabbing it and then immediately sending it to King Crimson?
Because I think
much better cliffhanger.
Right. I think he's going to get it in the middle of the next episode.
Okay.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple bit of shenanigans that will happen, and he will get it, but it won't be something that will end the episode. because
I mean,
or more
3 more episodes
right
left, so.
one or more of the kind of unique aspects of the situation will cause either the souls to swap back or a situation where we'll be able to see him, because maybe he's more counterable once he upgrades. He'll be even stronger, but he'll have some aspect about him that'll be even more possibility of weakness, and then it'll be about figuring out how to survive against King Crimson, who, you know, I mean, like how would they actually beat him now? Right. At all. There's almost no reason to it. So it almost has to be that the arrow gives them also some way of doing it.
Well, that's one of the things that I was just thinking about. Okay. There's 3 episodes left, right? Yeah. If you think about it from a meta perspective, since the amount of time that we've spent with Silver Chariot Requiem, right? This has been a long-ass time. Now, I love Polnareff. I love Silver Chariot. Silver Chariot is not either the main JoBro or, you know, he's not the JoJo and he's not the villain, right? Right. So the fact that they spent this amount of time is interesting. Now, this is something we've never seen happen before.
It's a world building
It's a world building thing, so it's important that they do it. I'm not slamming the choice to do this at all. Right. But that might give us some information about how things are going to be done in the future when the stand arrow is used on a stand. Because it's going to change in such an alien way, it might be something where there needs to be an ample amount of time spent exploring this new stand, right? We need to see all of the JoBros in that absolute despair as King Crimson is monologuing or whatever, you know, and Diavolo's monologuing about how unbeatable he is.
Killing one of them at least, you know.
And showing that he actually is unbeatable here. Then, according to the OP, we're going to have Giorno get it, right? Yeah. Once that happens, we'd want to have at least a decent amount of time of showing Giorno's new golden experience, right?
Yeah, and really just the boss and him throwing down.
Exactly. Like, the boss and him throwing down in a spectacular, amazing fashion, and then also the resolution for the part as a whole, right? So even if it's just a half episode of them sort of talking about things afterwards.
Yeah, so what we got is we need the boss to be back in his own body.
Right.
We've got, ideally. We've got Giorno using the stand arrow.
Right. Most likely the boss using the stand arrow.
Most likely the boss using the stand arrow, and then an emotional resolution beyond that. So yeah, I would say that we are still 2 episodes away from the actual end fight.
Right.
Which is pretty crazy. That means the whole next episode could be even more build up.
Oh yeah, basically... It can always get worse.
It can always get worse. Like my main worry right now is that because of all the swapping that's done, certain people are just going to end up dead when things swap back, and it will be just a cold goodbye.
Which is why I'm holding on to my fan fiction theory that the swaps, there will be some way for the swaps to become permanent, even if it's in conditional situations. That way we can get the wonderful Polnareff tortoise moving forward.
Yes.
We can get Bruno still being alive and potentially having fabulous long pink locks, you know?
That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
I will say that what we've got right now is kind of the classic no you back and forth with regards to the stand abilities working really well in their instances for when the character decides to use them, like Trish utilizing her stand at this perfect moment. What I think that sets up, though, that specific one, is the conflict interaction when King Crimson and Diavolo basically are having to wrestle with another person's body and soul in conflict. So I think that's something that we have to definitely explore if and when the swap happens back, basically. So I want to see that you were predicting with Bucciarati and the boss. I want to see that happen in the same way that it happened with Trish and the boss here. I want that.
Could you imagine a scene, just picture this real quick, of Bucciarati and Diavolo in Bucciarati's mind palace place, throwing down in there for control of his body or whatever? That would be so awesome.
Even if it's not that, but it's just the body of Diavolo having 2 stands.
Oh yeah,
battle rushing at each other.
Oh hell yes, hell yes.
And it's not even a thing of where he can really use his stand properly to skip time. Because he's
That's a good question.
Because how can he physically interact with himself?
Wait, okay.
Think about it.
I feel like this won't go into part 3 territory, but it's could be dangerously close to going into Part 3 territory because Diavolo is able to... Maybe it's just one of those, it just works, you know, kind of things. But if Diavolo is able to move while King Crimson has stopped time and is destroying the time, all that stuff, right?
Right.
What happens to the other person who's inhabiting that same
They
body?
would go into the space, I believe.
They would go into the space. Now,
yeah.
They might not be aware that they've gone into the space.
But I would think they would,
But I would think they would. Well, or at the very least, what we've established because of the time skipping and stuff is that the time isn't so much destroyed as King Crimson is like fast forwarding, because the drops of blood still fall, the people still reload the guns, or or things like that, right?
Okay. So here's the way I would look at it. Because of Epitaph, he gets to be aware during that time, but the time is destroyed, I would say.
But like
the results of the time working, when I say destroyed, I'm talking about the perception. That's why Epitaph needs to be explained, is that he gets to look at that whole time thing, move himself to whatever position he could theoretically get to in that amount of time.
Because it leaps past and then destroys.
Exactly.
So everything has happened. People have walked down the stairs or things like that.
Yeah.
But then that just doesn't really exist anymore.
So when we would do editing...
Right,
on a video editor, we would basically drag this whole bit of footage here, take that, we would look at it, see if we were like, that's the right amount,
and then
choose the
ripple delete.
And then ripple delete, and poof, it collapses together. This is basically Adobe, Premiere.
Ham on.
No. Oh my God, Ripple!
But okay, here we are.
Oh man, I mean, Gold Experience is kind of a ham-on reference in general. Like, kind of is. We're going back to the start, y'all. Let's have this all throw down.
And this is how Joseph can stay in, the show.
Oh my God,
it's because he still is a ham-on user. So
guys. I freaking love the manicness of the slower paced JoJo fights.
Right.
Like, this is such a slow fight if you think about it in terms of the actual time that's covered here, because we have to spend time having the characters say the things that's going on and what have you, and then react to it, and then their own mental, thoughts and stuff like that. So we still have 3 episodes until the show's over, and it's just like, So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us and the community there about this show, about anime in general. You can also talk with Jacob about the sci-fi novel that he wrote.
Yes, I wrote a sci-fi novel called Battle Lines. It's super awesome and available for purchase on Amazon. The link's in the description down below.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see it there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.